Lightning crowns the moon as the castle clings to the cliff, a lone window burning like an eye in the storm. Through rusted gates and whipping rain, I press on, lantern swaying toward the glow that dares me closer. Lightning spears the earth as I cross the sodden lawn, the castle looming above like a predator in wait. Lantern in hand, I climb the hill toward the towering spires, a winged shadow circling above in the storm. I climb the stone steps to the great door, golden light spilling through the cracks like it's breathing. Through the rain-streaked window, my shadow flickers against the fire, a prisoner in its own silhouette. I climb the stone steps to the great door, golden light spilling through the cracks like it's breathing. While the fire's glow, the old man waits in his crimson throne, eyes clouded, breath shallow as the stranger kneels before him. In his hands a sphere of green light swirls and hisses, its glow spilling over wrinkled skin like a venomous tide. The old man's gaze drifts, fading into the shadows while the thief's grin deepens, the orb drawing in his final warmth. The body slips lifeless to the rug, books scattered like fallen leaves, and the green flame burns hotter, pulsing with its stolen soul. Through the shattered hall of moonlit stone, I walk with the lantern shadows my own. Dust drifts like whispers of time long dead, past faces in portraits that silently bled. Cobwebbed eyes watch from gilded frames, each mouth sealed shut, but they know my name. The green flame hums in the palm of my hand, pulling me deeper through this cursed land. Through the endless corridors I ran, chased by the maid whose eyes burn like green fire. Her face split wide, birthing writhing tendrils dripping with venomous bile. The stench of rot wrapped around me, her shriek shattering the silence of the halls. The creature writhed, her human shell splitting under the surge of cursed energy within. I pressed my hand to her chest, summoning the light that burned through shadow. Its glow painted my skin sickly green as I lifted it from the dust. Behind me, the portrait's eyes bled freely. Steel meets bone in a dance of hate, no turning back, no twist of fate. Rotting claws, a sickly smell, every strike a tolling bell. But the dead are more than bone and skin, a nightmare bursts from deep within. The skull explodes in a crimson rain, a heartbeat lost, a fleeting pain. Beyond the hedges, the gate appears, iron teeth and ancient fears. Lightning splits the bleeding sky, marking the grave where the brave must lie. To Tombstone Rose he walks alone, the dawn burns red on weathered stone, and in the graveyard's choking breath, he shakes the hand of life and death. Through the rotten bone I tread, lantern glow where the shadows bled. Whispers curled from the open graves, calling my name in the dirt they crave. Eyes in the dark, they watch, they leer, dripping jaws drawing ever near. Runes ignite in the crimson sky, marking the place where the dead can't die. The heavens crack, coffins fall, upside rain from the graveyard wall. Purple swirls tear the stars apart, while demons stir in the lantern's heart. Ice stalks ride where my soul should be, cross held high for the things I see. But the deeper I go in the earth's cold keep, the worlds collide beneath the shadow of the beast. I walk the line where darkness breathes, blood in the sky, whispers in the soil, ancient doors with cursed light. The symbols burn into my soul. One touch and the seal will break. Through the maze of light I wander, lantern held against the gloom. Stone-eyed statues stand and ponder, guarding secrets. Figure waits at the horizon, veiled in crimson dark as night. Whispers curl like spells that rise and shatter walls with burning might. From the rubble shapes awaken, steel and lightning in their frame. Every step the earth is shaken, every mask calls out my name. Labyrinth of tears around me, giant high above, still I stand. The truth has found me, hate or shadows love. Hooded forms with eyes that gleam, colors swirl in a spectral dream.
the darkness sighs, I hold the flame and close my eyes, for beyond this door the truth awaits, and I am bound to the labyrinth's fate.
Halls of dust and webs that glisten, echoed steps in hollow air. Something stirs, I strain to listen, feel its shadow everywhere. Downward still the stairways guide me, bones of kings in silent rows. Through the tide the dark won't hide me, deeper yet the current flows. Halls of dust and webs that glisten, echoed steps in hollow air. Something stirs, I strain to listen, feel its shadow everywhere. Downward still the stairways guide me,
Across the bridge of moonlit towers